Israel, the startup nation, is a center of success and innovation, with the most startups on NASDAQ outside of the United States and China, hosting the highest concentration of high-tech companies after Silicon Valley. Israel leads the world in the number of scientists and technicians in the workforce. 24% of Israel's workers hold university degrees, ranking it third in the industrial world after the US and Holland. But there is another, little-known side of Israel. Its troubled youth are in crisis. Over 120,000 youth in Israel are in severe, ongoing physical and emotional distress. Many live on the streets, exposed to constant danger, sexual exploitation, prostitution, and violence. Some live in abusive households. Often they suffer from alcohol abuse and drug addiction, depression, hunger, and loneliness, and deteriorate into delinquency and crime. Most people would never associate Israel with these crippling problems, but they are real. In the last couple of years, there has been a 25% increase in the number of homeless youth in Tel Aviv, 13% more reported incidents of sexual violence, and sharp increases in cyberbullying and drug abuse among young people in Israel. Most of these troubled youth don't trust adults and won't seek help from traditional social service agencies. Enter ELEM Youth in Distress in Israel.
Each one of these teens is accepted and respected for who they are. And these teens represent the future of Israel. But they've fallen through the cracks. We have a responsibility to them.
For over 33 years, day and night, ELEM's counselors have gone wherever troubled teens hang out: the streets, parks, clubs, and beaches. ELEM's counselors don't sit behind a desk in an office and wait for referrals. ELEM's mobile units, staffed by volunteers and professionals, offer immediate help to drifting homeless youth. They speak the language of the street, meet them on their turf, and serve as trusted mentors when these young choose to turn their lives around.
A lot of people just come here to eat something because they're starving. At least they have somewhere to go.
ELEM runs the largest volunteer program in Israel with 1,700 volunteers who go through extensive training and make a one-year commitment to work alongside ELEM's 280 professional social workers and counselors.
The ELEM staff is amazing. The staff and the volunteers who are real true angels. When they're needed, they're present. If a child calls up, they're there on a run. They're there with their heart. They're there to meet these kids eye to eye.
ELEM staff and volunteers forge warm, supportive, and non-judgmental relationships with the teenagers and encourage them to begin a process of therapy and rehabilitation. Many of ELEM's volunteers experienced similar situations when they were young and were themselves helped by ELEM.
They know that we will keep them in a safe holding environment and encourage them and inspire them to take more positive steps in their lives.
ELEM's national network of youth counseling, support, and information centers are often designed as cafes, and its shelters for homeless youth offer a safe haven from the violence of the street.
It's a fun place, it's fun to go to, it's fun to make friends, and at the same time you can get advice.
What's really attracts people here is the warmth. It's the people greeting you, it's people talking to you, it's people respecting you.
The 20,000 youth it serves annually and the additional 100,000 youth who reach out to ELEM online each year come from every ethnic group in the country. Native-born Israelis, new immigrants, Arabs, Jews, Muslims. Religious, traditional, and secular are all included in our programs. ELEM's counselors develop a deep understanding of the cultures and religious traditions of the many groups they serve, and they create therapeutic programs to meet their particular needs.
We don't focus in on their challenges. We focus in on what they can become. We focus in on the people they are individually inside, despite the external challenges.
The Lighthouse Migdalor Centers provide a solution for high-risk youth who find it hard to integrate into mainstream institutions. A program designed around music allows these young people to express themselves.
Frankly, the music gets us out of all this. It gave me a way to release my anger. When I'd be stressed, I would write a song and let myself become immersed in it.
I really give a respect for this place. People help me. For real, it's not like help me money or something, but it's...
Helping from the inside.
Yeah, from the inside.
Employment programs and mentors from corporations help youth transition into the working world. ELEM's partnership with Unilever Israel is in its 5th year, and its bustling restaurant in Tel Aviv, Liliot, and 2 other restaurants gives ELEM Youth experience in the culinary arts and business management. ELEM provides personal mentoring and shelters for girls who are victims of sexual assault. ELEM counselors actually go to the bars and clubs where the girls work to offer help, a listening ear, and a compassionate response.
I'm very fragile and very vulnerable, but I won't let it happen. I will stand up and fight for myself so that my life will be good.
In so many ways, I feel that we at ELEM stand on the shoulder of giants who saw the problem of these young people and began to address it 32 years ago. The challenge for them was, how can we create a society that no one is left behind? I am moved by the involvement of ELEM and what it does in Israel.
So it makes me very proud to be able to support ELEM, to support the work that they do across the board with all kids. ELEM does not care what their backgrounds are, where they came from, or what it is they want to become. ELEM is there to help them have a dream and achieve the dream.
ELEM's innovative, non-traditional, proactive approach continues to offer a path off the streets and on to life.